Only when I was in Costa, I was bathing even thrice because of the temperatures. All right, guys. Welcome back to our channel. I hope you're fine. I hope you had a good day. Hola, hola, all of you. Namaste. And a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on your time zone. So we are now back, all right? So 1 hour for us and we are gone. So I don't know how your day has been, but I hope it has been well. If not, may God check into your circumstances and give you the mercies that you really deserve, all right? And thank you so much. I appreciate all of you who have been watching my channel. And even though I've been busy, all the time I've been posting, I've seen you coming to watch the videos. So keep it up. I'll be posting some vlogs possibly for the Nairobi and its environments. Actually, I'm planning to have a visitation to Kitengela sites and show you some goodies, as well as Thika and among other places. Maybe in 2 weeks' time or something like that, depending on how soon we'll be finishing the duty I'm conducting currently. So, all right, some of you have been coming along, and even though you expected maybe to watch my video for long, it's unfortunate I don't take a long time. And maybe in the evening, I'll be trying so much to see whether I can do 1 hour and just accomplish our mission, all right? So today, what's happening? Of course, there is a lot popping up in Nyabohanse for you, and I hope you're up to date with it. So let's just take into it and see what's happening, right? And we can chat into it. All right, guys, I hope you have... I'm just waiting for some couple of people to come to the channel so that I can proceed. Meanwhile, I'm planning on the receipts so that I'll be covering whatever we have to talk about. Yeah, so Amin Hosvari is here, I believe from India. Welcome. Namaste to you, and thank you so much for showing up. All right, hello. There's more people coming, and I really appreciate. Don't mind so much about the setting because, as I told you, I'm not in a setting where I can control what I have to do. Even people talking around or some noise will be automatically part of our video. And don't worry, because we always say that we have to keep doing what we have to do, no matter the circumstances, right? Yeah, so Amin Hosari, you seem to be new, so I automatically will welcome you to subscribe to my channel, and you'll be learning that I'm from Kenya, right? Kenya, Africa. And you talked about India. Where specifically? Because I have a lot of audience from India, some of them who have shared their destination, specific destination. So kindly do so that I'm aware of where. Thank you. All right. Yeah, thumbs. I've seen the thumbs up or fingers up, and that communicates you got it. So, hello. More people in the house. I mean, you said from India. Again, you're saying from Iran. Oh, you are an Iranian, but you're in India. Okay, thank you. Iran. Amin Hosvari says Iran. Ride France, Ride Films. Ride Films? Is this a channel possibly? It looks like a channel, right? My name, you seem to be new again. You seem to be new. I've always said my name is Tracy on this channel. All right, what about you? I know the name coming up there is your channel, not your name. Okay, so, all right, I can see 11 people currently. So I'm waiting for about 20, then we can start our critical analysis. And Nico Kali, welcome. Thank you so much for showing up today. I'm Raymond from... Let us know, from which country? Hello, Indo Kuhulemandi. Yeah, that name looks like either Botswana or Zimbabwe. Indo Kuhulemandi. Very difficult name, right? but looks to me like either Zimbabwe or Botswana, something like that. All right. Nice, nice. Amin Hosvari. Thank you, thank you. We have about 10 people, so I think we can begin. They were going up, now some disappeared, but it's the normal situation of YouTube. So let's start our reaction. Now, guys, I'll be talking on the point of then I'll come in to bring the receipts, guys. Yeah, so you may not be watching, that is Marwa, possibly. Gideon Johnson, welcome in the house, and thank you so much. Raid Film says from Kenya and Germany. So you are from Kenya and Germany, how? You have dual citizenship? Raid Films, I said already from Kenya, right? Kenya, okay. Wambura 892, thank you. How is Machakos? How is Mavoko? Very currently, very soon, maybe in 1 week and a half time, I'll be visiting some parts of Kitengela. There's a project there we need to oversee and check on how far it is, okay? Amin Hosvari asked for me. Thank you so much for helping to intervene and check on him. Kraft says, hi, from England here. Thank you so much from England. How is England? I hope everything is fine. Indokulmande says, look nice. Thank you. Oh, I thought that is Joseph Wambura from Korea. And always showing some videos from that side. So Wambura 892 is different from the other Joseph Wambura. And how did you know Joseph Wambura, or you've been watching together? Kraft says England is so rainy. Oh, here it's a bit cold, but not rainy. Actually dry. The rainy season is over here. Kraft says, anyway, just passing by. Have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Even for sparing 1 day, 1 moment, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I appreciate. Wambura 892, Lindo. Lindo, hi. New imbroglio. Hey, Edu, to listening in. Thank you. So I need to start. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam wa barakatuh wa ta'ala. So Amin Hosvari is right there. I hope you'll not be coming to preach. Somebody has been preaching here. And I was like, no, I'm not ready for the Quran. Okay. Risha Badola. Thank you. Amin Hosal says salam hi. Of course, I know salam means hi. And that's why I say alaikum salam. All right. Risha Badola says, my YouTube channel name is Rish Badola. Okay, thank you. Please support me. I'll be checking on you. It's only that this week I've been a bit busy. We are in a different setting, you can see. More of working on something. So I'll be checking on you, Risha Badola. I hope you subscribe to my channel, because once you subscribe, I normally see the new subscribers. And I was not able to see when I was checking last week. I don't know why, but I'll be doing again. All right, so let's get into our discussion. Lindo Hulmandi says, I'm from Portugal. Thank you. How is Portugal? Is it cold, icy, or warm, hot? How is it? Wambura says, hello, sister. When you see Wambura 892, know that I am why not Joseph Wambura. Yeah. Why not Joseph Wambura? Do you, yeah, I've been checking on you once in a while. Only that you understand, as content creators, sometimes we become a little bit busy. Especially currently, there is something else I'm doing, an exercise that cannot allow me to keep checking on videos. But once I'm back home, I'll have plenty time to watch other people, because we need to support each other, guys. They always say, hold my hand, I hold yours, so that we are able to climb up. All right? Okay, Rich Badola says, come to India, my home. Wow. All right. Wambura, hello. Radiums, come to Germany, it's better. In Portugal, it's better. This country are better. Okay. Opportunities. What are my opportunities there? Because I'm an educationist, just qualified in teaching. And I don't know. What opportunities are in Germany or Portugal? Let me know. Once you make me aware and I'm able to see, a kind of way through, why not? Wambura, that's great, my sister. Okay, so we can continue now with our discussion. It's already 10 minutes into our discussion, and I need to really keep moving on, right? So that by the time I finish 1 hour, I'm through with my discussion. But at the same time, guys, I can encourage you to talk to each other. And anybody who wants to get, maybe give me some other details later, you can get to my Gmail or email, right? That is Yahoo Mail, mercyprica@yahoo.com, or Gmail, it's Priska with A4S at gmail.com. So thank you so much. Raid Films has retracted some message, I don't know, but it's great. So let's start. So guys, you saw the other day when Marwa acquired the 4 horses. What did he do? He came about, indicated to us some were stallions, some were what, and he was quick to really work on breeding just because there is a market in Dubai, right? He said that very soon we'll be seeing him taking his horses, especially the colts and, the young ones to Dubai, okay? So that business has motivated him to run into breeding. And of course, there is one day when he did a very erroneous video, and we came to critique about it. And of course, YouTube saw that and pulled it down. Now, we can't brag that it's us who decided, or rather made a decision for YouTube. However, I hope he learned, right? But I can still see he has that urge to show us something to do with that. But he is trying to avoid by all means. So guys, are you aware that possibly we have wild horses? Just like people are currently rearing some wild pigeons, trying to demonstrate them, and so many other birds. It happens that Marwa must have actually imported wild horses. And this is my thought, right? So maybe your thought might be different. You're free to go to your channel and just do a video on that instead of coming maybe to challenge me, especially if you will not consider the respect, okay? But if you can do that, then come here and let's challenge each other over that matter, all right? So currently, one of the horses has had to bite. I don't know, whoever is calling. Currently, one of the horses had to bite the worker. Can you imagine? Going into a farm to work in a stable, and before you know it, something bites you. Thank you, Lindo Kulmandi. Thank you so much, okay? Yeah. Ray the Flame says, everyone don't leave him. Your calls that are necessary. And of course, I don't even know whether so it's unfortunate sometimes. But anyway, let's proceed. Yeah, so Ray says, everyone, don't leave him, make 150 likes, 500 views, support very much. Thank you. I appreciate for the comment. And I hope that will be happening because all the time you've been here to support me. I thank you a lot. Because without, let's say, the audience, then why am I here? So let's start with that analysis. Can you imagine being beaten by a horse and nobody will compensate you? You know, the boss comes and just looks at your thigh, then he's surprised, like yourself. And there is nothing mentioned about you going to hospital. There is nothing mentioned about maybe a tetanus, injection. Now remember, horses are just in the same class with donkeys and all that, right? If I'm not wrong, zebras and many other, they are in the same variety. Now when an animal bites you, whether it's a dog, whether it's a cat, it's so heinous, dangerous also for you and your life, okay? Now it's unfortunate because now Mara is an informed fella. Yeah? Somebody is really bothering, keeping calling, and these are video calls that are not expected, actually, when I'm doing my work. You get it? So let me just see how I'll be putting a stop to this as we proceed, because it's interfering with my delivery of whatever I'm doing. Let me check on the other side. Okay, so I hope he won't call again or she won't call again. Yeah. So Lindo Kulmendi, thank you so much for encouraging the guys. I'm crazy sorry. Who's calling? Somebody I don't know, okay? You know when you're doing professional Facebook, unfortunately, people easily call you. You get it? So, and if anybody calls you, you don't even know whoever is calling, but they insist. Unfortunately, I've come to realize that on Facebook, especially professional, many people easily come to, they can easily call you as long as your Facebook, and maybe they can reach you, okay? Not that they have to have your number. You call simply through Facebook itself, video calls. And it's unfortunate most of them who are doing it, they don't have good intentions. Because sometimes they'll expose their nudity and then they begin calling you. Get it? I hope some of you who understand it know it better. And that's why I can't receive their calls, okay? Yeah, Lindo Hulmendi says, guys, please, okay, thank you, thank you. So let me now proceed with my video. Let me proceed with my video. I hope that they will not call me again because these are just stray numbers, random calls from people that I don't even know. All right. So, Marwa actually bought horses, important, and some of them were done on a kind of partnership with his friend who was from the BBB from South Africa, I guess. And he was able to acquire 4 horses. For all of you who know, you know one of them is called Raindrop. There is another one called Ladybird. There is another called Snake Eye. And there is another with a very difficult name. If Maro himself cannot spell the name, why me? Okay? So you get the tingo. Now, after acquiring the horses, he introduced new workers to the horses. Of course, definitely just the boys who have been working around the villa. I don't know why some people, they are so rich, but they are very stingy. Stingy. Of course, Marwa keeps telling us that when you have money, you will not die and be buried with that money. But he cannot be a kind of a typical example of what the rich people should do in relation to what he says, okay? Because I expect if he's rich, he wants the horses, he should be having people to be hired to take care of the horses, and they should be professional people who understand how to deal with horses. They also know why the horses are behaving aggressively. They can even predict. Of course, accidents are common when you're rearing, even, let's say, when you have dogs, when you have cows, when you have any other animal, even goats. I've seen accidents from goats, especially he-goats. I've seen accidents from sheep, the male sheep, the ram, that is. But then, these horses have been new. And of course, we know that when they arrived at the first stable in Nairobi, one of them was almost, they indicated that he was a bit aggressive because he even kicked we saw the horse kicks. You get it? Now, at that level, I understand that Marwa has pushed these workers now from the other levels and told them it's a team of people to work with horses, including his own uncle. And uncle is so old, not able to deal with the strength of the horses. And one of the horses is so big. However, the horse that actually had to bite the worker was a small horse. And I want you to see it. But when you look at this horse, since the beginning, I think you heard me one day asking, is this a wild horse or a human, kind of domesticated horse? Now, what I will be sharing with you exactly what this is. And when you look at this horse, that horse is kind of, has very funny eyes. I don't know whether we'll see that, but that horse has blue eyes. Now let me just get deep into it so that we understand. I am crazy, sorry, please. Your question is funny, okay? Your question is funny, and I may not be able to answer it now. Maybe later. Literally. Okay. This is the boss. He has come back. He's taking on horses. And one of the workers has complained that he has been beaten, not even himself. I think he was a bit scared to share. And one of the fellow workers, just when he was asking how are they faring, pointed out that the horse has beaten one of them. Now I want us to check on the reaction of Marwa. Okay? Just to be honest. I'm crazy sorry. Why did you think of asking that question? Or is it based on your name? Is it based on your name? Because your name is I am crazy, but sorry. Okay?
Running up and down. Okay, I run up and down to fix things. And then number two is they are my visitors. You'll be checking. You'll be checking. Oh, it's very tough. Hey. He's very dangerous. He beats Max. He beat you.
Now you can hear that. One of the workers is already scared. He said, he's dangerous. He beat Max. Now remember, Max is one of the workers in Marwa's home. And this is the only expert who remained in this home because the rest have disappeared. Of course, the former one, the very first one we saw was Joseph. Then followed by another one who came later. And he just disappeared before even he started working. Now, many people have been asking whether he ran because of Mula. Was the money so little? So this animal, actually the way I've been looking at it, it looks like a wild animal. It's a horse, yes, but is it really domesticated? Because how does a horse just go on and bite somebody's thigh? So let's check at it at this.
Like literally like one touch. No, you know this horse, don't worry about it. You know what will happen? All he needs is serious.
So guys. guys. This looks to me like a wild animal. It's not a horse, actually. It's not a domesticated horse. And Marwa maybe was not informed properly when he transported this animal all the way from South Africa. Can you imagine? A whole month. He spent almost $2,000 to just have this animal transported from South Africa to Kenya and into Kuria. All right? Yeah. So he has finally come and he's checking on the horses. And then one of the workers is scared, even hiding behind a tree, and he says, this animal is dangerous. And he says, yeah, what has happened? And the boy says, he beat Max. And all Marwa can do is just to check and begin to say, did it bite like Ngwa? I don't know whether he wanted it to bite Ngi or Ngo, because I don't actually understand how my worker can explain to me something like this has happened, and you're just in shock, but you are not reacting in a better way. Now he went ahead to sit down and even begin making videos with the family of Rocho, the Argentina family. Surprisingly, do you think he cares? He doesn't seem to care. And we've talked about this all along. Rich people who are misers, they don't even care whether the workers will fall into, whether you fall in one of the ditches that has been actually dug in his farm. Maybe he'll just bury you. That's the best he can do for you. And then we can have your case resting. And we forget about it. You remember the time when one of the workers disappeared from his farm? And he just kept quiet like nothing was happening. And they were just saying, if we sit for 1 week or 2 and he doesn't come back, we are going to get another person. Now, I think this is something that is unethical. Master-servant relationship is not very good here. Now, if the horse had been beaten, I'm just imagining that. Guys, just think about it before you can maybe critique or see me in another perspective. If the horse has been beaten by something like a snake, do you think Marwa would be relaxing and just saying, hey? He couldn't just react like that. But now that the worker is the one who has been beaten, he's reacting like that. And I saw him once. He had actually pinched his hand was pressed by the vehicle's door. Do you know what Marwa did? In every video he had to announce. When he starts his video, he could remind us, do you know my hand was actually pressed by the door of a car? Now it's unfortunate. Anyway, let's go on now from there. I hope you've seen, and my perspective is coming out right clearly. Now the guy actually has been beaten terribly. Well, if you look around his back and the thigh, it's all red. And he was putting on the apron. But the horse was able to bite until the apron was torn. Okay? And again reach his body. Now it's unfortunate because we have what we call tetanus. Tetanus is not a very good disease. When you get it, what happens? Your body stiffens. Yeah? It generally stiffens, and at the end of the day, you just have to either paralyzed, you get paralyzed and live like that for some time, then pass on. Or what can happen is you may have even some, serious situations. Maybe you can research to get to it. I don't want to get into so much details about what disastrous situations can happen around this. Anyway, let's get back to this and see. Did Marwa actually have any other initiative? You may think I'm lying. Let's listen.
He grazes. You see, he's looking like he wants to fight. What happened?
Anapita hapa mbele hivi. So akapita. There was a time aliniuma nikimwekea chakula. Kuna time pia ameuma Ken.
You get it now. This is a dog. It's a dog in disguise of a horse. It's not just Max who has been beaten. Other two workers were beaten, but because they know Marwa can be harsh on them or blame them, they have decided, let's keep quiet and see whether it will keep biting. Guys, do you think Marwa will compensate you if you have any problems and you are beaten and you just kept quiet, you never went for the tetanus injection? Do you think if you go crazy, Marwa will actually take care of you? Forget it. Forget it. And when you talk about this, people are like, you just attack Marwa. Some people are envious. Envious for what? Envious for this kind of life? No. We are not into this. I would rather just work in a very, health environment, an environment where I know that the risks are not as high as this, or even if they are high, those who are actually above me are ready to take care of my health. Health comes first. You can't work without health, right? Of course, we agree on that. All of us agree on that, whether you're Team Marwa, whether you're my team, or whatever it is. Okay? So let's now get to understand this. Sam, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome. I appreciate. Welcome, Sam. I appreciate your presence. All right. So let's get to this.
He just needs to be taken seriously, and also he needs training. Guys, this horse has no training. This is our stallion. I think he was living in the bush where he came from.
Did you hear that? And I guessed right. He was living in the bush where he came from. So this is a wild horse. It's not a domesticated horse. Of course, when they were brought, somebody said that this horse doesn't look like his Marwa was referring to as a Appaloosa. Somebody says it's not a Appaloosa. And because some of us are not into horses, we never took a lot of interest to research. Personally, I'm not so much interested in horses. It's unfortunate. It's a untrained bush horse, and cheapest $1,000. Oh, okay. Nimbrogli knows about this horse. It's unfortunate. Nimbrogli also says, how sad that Max, a good worker, seems stuck working under such circumstances. And I think we talked about this when the horses were brought. We said, how safe are the workers? You know, when reactors do reaction, we are using our critical thinking. We are trying to imagine all circumstances around something. But people just brush us away. They say, you people, you don't have anything. You people are jealousy. You people, you can't have work. Can't you go look for work? But we are working. Are we not educating people, informing, being concerned about them? We are. Now, this is a bush horse, imagine, untrained. My goodness, I can't imagine. So these workers are in danger because it's not just Max who has been beaten. You've heard that boy who is standing around the tree saying it has beaten already 2 other workers. Hey, I'm imagining the day it will bite Marwa or Rosho. Will Marwa react like this? Will he just be there to be astonished and brush it aside? Or will he do something? That's my question. You know, there is something when you are a boss, you need to really take care of your workers, even your maid, even the cooks. They have been serving you. So whenever they have a problem, you have to really run fast and help them because you are their master. And you can only be blessed when you take care of your servants because they have no option. At least you have an option of sacking them and getting others. And because they have served you when you're not there, some of the duties they do for you can't even afford to do it. You know, without them, you cannot be running the foundations you're running, the embassies you're running, the empires you're having. You cannot afford to. Can Marwa really afford to take care of these horses? There are now 6. Can he afford to take care of 4 horses, 6 horses on his own? Feed them, clean them. One of them came when the balls are unwell, and they kept massaging the balls. And that was the filthiest job ever I can ever do in this world. My goodness, I can't imagine. But maybe you people, who of you can do this? Because I can't do that. I can't. All right? So let's check on something here. Marwa goes ahead and just gets mothered. He doesn't even see the alarm. He just says that we need to take him serious. Like how? Taking him serious? You mean these workers have not been taking the horse serious and that's why it had to bite them? Are you justifying what the animal is doing? No, 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 no. That's not how things happen. You know, for Kenya, when you have animals that are aggressive and they hurt your worker, you're supposed to take them to hospital. After that, you're supposed to sell that animal away. You sell it away because this is already a big, big horse. Do you think that training will help it? I don't know. So it has been in the bush. It has not been working with people. Then Marwa brings it in the villa and imagines it can survive around people and someone can train them. So can Max alone manage to train this horse when it's biting people? They may seem to be scared. Did I see a baboon right here or what did I see? Let me just see. Guys, tell me, what is this in the tree? I'm looking at something here and I'm like, is there a baboon here? Anyway, let me just leave that off because that is not my focus.
Boy, this is
Oh.
crazy. Please don't do that. Otherwise, we will do him a gelding. Gelding is when you take his balls out, so he become less aggressive.
Look, he wants to
I
kick
strongly
again.
believe his lack of training. If this horse is trained, he will cool down.
Who will train it, Marwa?
Yeah.
Yourself?
Let him finish mounting this female, then we start training him.
Hey,
Yeah.
seriously. So Marwa is ready to breed other
Alright, guys,
horses.
that is what is going on.
So he doesn't care whether it is biting people. It has beaten now 3 workers and he just says let it finish mounting the female. What about if the product from it will also be as wild as this? And he has clearly said that that was a wild, you know, untrained wild horse.
Onyx.
So bad, right?
Yaani Onyx yuko hapa.
New Imbrogoli says, look at that. This is animal abuse. New Imbrogoli also says, Max, run! Of course, in Kenya we say, Murife, run!
Tell her.
So Max should be running away. Remember, the other guy was better, a professional. I think Maro is a miser. He doesn't even want to work to pay his workers well. He doesn't want also to make sure that all the food stuff that is necessary for the horses is there. Remember, he promised people that once YouTube pays, it pays on 21st. He will be ensuring that he provides all that the horses need. And I think when you are buying something, you need to do background checks. And that is why sometimes we avoid animals that are not very common in Kenya because we don't have any background checks on them. When you are importing animals from South Africa, he never went there directly. He just communicated to somebody, then they were imported and then delivered in Nairobi. He went to Nairobi, collected them and brought to the villa. And he went around to gather the workers in the villa. He collected them and took a photo and said, these are now the team to work on the horses. My goodness, even if I was jobless, I wouldn't allow myself to work on horses. I don't think so. And the workers started with a very dirty job, cleaning the balls of horses, because he came here when he was unwell. That one can't happen. And then he went ahead now to begin forcing them to walk around with horses. And later on, now he's making them clean. Can you imagine bathing a horse that can bite you? That's just beyond imagination. And the workers have been quiet about it because they know he can't do anything. He's not a caring boss. It's only today that they revealed to him that it has already been biting other people. It beat somebody else, but maybe it was not as serious as what has happened to Max. And you know what Marwa said? Just looked at it, said you need to be serious about the horses. If it is trained, it will be better, or it will have to cut the balls after it has mounted. I'm like, okay, I'm reading the script. Let's flow with the vibe. So he goes away after that. Okay.
You see, she's a very good.
And Nikokali already said hello. I believe you didn't see it, right? I'm so fine.
It's just.
Now, when you look at the eyes of that horse, they are a bit of red, which already communicate wild, okay? They already communicate the wild aspect in it. Now, Maro went ahead and sat down with the family from Argentina. The Mzungus in the house videos must continue. Otherwise, what happens at the end of the month? And there he was. He didn't care to go and take the worker to the hospital, right? And now you see his video is called What They Think About Africa. I wish he had said the wild animal in the villa. But his video was What They Think About Africa. I'm like, which ones? Of course, the horses are from Africa. So I knew automatically that it's the Argentina family. And guys, look at the booty for Romino, all right? And people are making noise about it. Why do you mind? That's the question that they'll ask you. Why do you mind about the booty? Of course, the Argentinian family does not care. You always see Rocio sometimes also putting on the booties while driving the Mercedes Benz. And it doesn't bother her. So why are you bothered? All right. Now, some people are asking, in Kenya, and they were saying in Kenya, and I'm like, yeah, they are in Kenya, but in the villa. And remember, this is an interracial marriage. That is why Marwa and Dimango don't want to marry Africans, because they don't want to be under rules, okay? So your culture and your values have nothing to do with their lives. You get it? And that is why you can actually see they never even bothered to have Concrete Mom having to follow the traditions that the Kuria people follow. They are in Kuria, but they are not in Kuria again at the same time. Did you get it? If you didn't get it, forget about it, because we are going on and on. Okay? So Romino poses here. The mother is there, the father is there. They have no problem. They have nothing to bother about. Okay? So, relax. The booty is here and it will be. Because now, a lot of Korean men are eyeing Romino. They are saying she has to remain in the village. She will not go back to Argentina. So I don't know whoever will travel using her ticket back to Argentina in January when the holiday is over. So let's get to see this, okay?
Telling my biggest shock is to see that cave in Africa for me.
Mayor shock es ver esa gorra acá en África.
Yeah, guys, you remember that cave when I was working at Mr. Luis?
Yeah, so I'm telling you guys, when you see JT reacting toward this or any other person, remember, in Africa, you cannot expose your thighs before your mother. Once you're an adult, they'll slap you, or just, some mothers even take a stick and they'll be just showing you the way. But now in Argentina, it doesn't bother them. That's not part of their culture. You got it even clearly when, Rosho came up to explain to us some other cultures. And you can even see the other daughter, the sister to Rosho. She's a bit older, right? But she's again in a booty. Why did you talk about Romino and forgot about the other sister? She's a bit older, of course, and she's sitting there comfortably. So JT, that is a different culture, guys. If you don't like it, Maro will tell you they are in his villa. And they came because he paid them a ticket. I don't know whether it's him or Rosho, because the two of them keep confusing us, telling us, I paid, the other one says, I paid. Okay? All right, so they kept talking here, and I don't want to really take a lot of time on that, because really there is burning news on the wedding. Grandma and Mwita's wedding went on. But do you know what? The bride forgot that she's a bride and went around with the kids, the kitchen kids, hanging around the kitchen too. When you are a bride, that day you are a special guest, right? You are supposed to sit in a special chair and wait to be served. And you don't have even to go near the smoke. But this lady, she knows that she doesn't even understand what a wedding is. It's just being done for convenience purposes. You know, David Jr. is actually financing or sponsoring this wedding so as to acquire more sponsors. If you don't know the tingo. And some of you, when you tell you the truth, it's so bitter, unfortunately. Truth is so bitter. You come about saying that raising sagas and what have you. What would be your interest actually to make two souls meet together in terms of a wedding when they don't even have any sort of love? They are just living together for convenience purposes. Why would you invest so much in them? So, more drama is coming. We are waiting for it, and I hope you'll be seeing it. So let's get to check on this wedding.
Stop taking meeting notes.
And of course, I'm like Gintu. You are supposed to deliver to us information. But they are sending some people, I don't know whether it's through Mokami or something like that.
Live and
Okay.
clear from grandma's place. So this is the outfit for Matilde today. She looks good. I see we have a visitor just arrived from the other side.
What is happening? The hanging effect? I don't understand what's happening.
Good.
Yeah, so a lot of YouTubers, of course, who are upcoming came around because the common YouTubers that were here, the hanging effect, I don't know what's happening. We are into 42 minutes, so we are left with about 20 minutes, guys, to finish.
Alright, Actually, we are live. I won't show your face, but she's right here, guys, our visitor. Yeah. Okay, go say hello. To go live, pale. Everything good? That is grandma, guys. She looks so good, so flyer. You see how she's dressed today? Unajua wanakuona kwa TV sahi. She looks so good, guys. Yeah, that is it. That is dancing grandma for you guys. She looks so fly, you can tell. That is dancing grandma for you. Yeah, she looks so good. Aya Goko, sasa endeni mkae huko. Aya,
You can imagine she's the bride, right? She forgot that she's the bride and she went to the kitchen. I wouldn't imagine during my wedding going to the kitchen to do what? I should have assigned somebody to take care of the food stuff, take care of the cooks, take care of catering and everything else. So David Jr. did not, offer that kind of information to them. He waits on camera to do this because he knows drama is what flourishes. And of course, if he knows his niche, why not? Yeah, if you know your niche and that's how they like it, why not? So this is content creation, guys. It's nothing like ensuring that a family is together. Now you remember or you understand that David Jr. has been really critiqued by a lot of people of tearing families apart. including Matiko's family and Murimi. Of course, I don't blame him squarely because some of these men are also very like brutal and you know, kind of having a lot of ego when in reality they are not providing for their wives and all they are doing is beating up their wives. So the wives walked away because of being uncomfortable. You cannot convince me that some woman who is so much comfortable with the husband can be bribed to actually come up with news or information that is false about the husband and then walk away. It can't happen. Guys, it cannot happen. And if you have to bribe her, you have to bribe her with millions, a lot of money. Not little stuff like 5,000 a phone and all that. That cannot work. If they have to really fall into a trap, maybe they'll fall into a trap with a Mercedes-Benz in their hands or something else, land or something like that, but not 5,000. So these women who have been leaving their husbands, and people call it tearing families apart, it's possibly because they are also been mistreated, which is typical of Nyabohanse. If Concret's mom is being beaten right now, what about Matiko's wife? What about Murimi's wife? What about Rosho and even the rest of them? Masubo's wife, you know? So let's go after it. Now this lady goes to the kitchen and begins to watch around how people are cooking because she's not used to that life. She does not even understand what wedding it is. It's just camera, you know, wedding. But the reality on the ground, a wedding is not neither there nor there. You know, Mwita does not even understand what is happening. Same to Dancing Grandma. They don't understand. And I'm telling you, let's keep watching and I'll be bringing more drama to you. Hey, guys, life is so interesting, okay? Now, after she was told to leave.
That is Dancing Grandma for you guys, okay? Yeah. If you are not a chef, no, you are a... Mugeni. She's a visitor. She needs to sit at the tent, not coming to the kitchen, you know? They need to behave, you know? Someone says these Chapo guys are amazing, doing a great job. Sorry guys.
Now, it's so funny that in this wedding, the son of this dancing grandma was the one actually deciding on what people have to do. He was addressing the villagers as couriers in the house, you know. He was also telling them what to do. Now, look at the distance between grandma and Mwita. There's a lot to be desired, right? So this is just a show that is placed. Like, I would do content, make people look like they're wedding, but in reality, I know what I'm doing. You understand? So let's get to it. This video is solo.
Sasa kilichokuwa kikifanya ni rahisi. Mtu akisimama hapa kuongea tupige tu hululululu mingi ili wakuwe na hiyo furaha hapa kwao, si ndio? Good. I'm going to call our brother Magari up. And when he's coming, that's the son, he will be giving a brief speech about this event as he also does the welcoming of us at this point.
My
POV, you thought
goodness.
writing an email to your client would take
What's
2
happening?
minutes.
There's
2
something
minutes
here.
later, you're still at it. We've all been there. Typing, deleting.
There is a problem with the network partly.
Mimi hapa msishangae, nimekuwa kwa miaka mingi mimi sikuwa sijaona baba, basi na mama tunakaa naye kwa muda mrefu, lakini kwa sasa hivi hata baki kusikia kama baba tena ni baba. Mimi acha tu nifurahie na watakia vijana wote ambao mliofika hapa. Na wanyama wamefika kama
Sisi tulizaliwa watatu. Mmoja Mungu alichukua
mimi na kaka hivi simama msaidie. Ay. Nikakosa. But I'm going to give you a chance. Usijali usisaidie. No. Yeye ni kichwa, wewe ni mguu.
Please, can you translate in English because of our audience?
He is the brother to Dancing Grandpa, and he's the eldest brother over there. So there are only 2 in their family. Yes. They were 3, but 1 died, so they are remaining. Okay.
So Grandma, she's the last born, I think.
So there's somebody in the middle who died. You don't laugh. English is not very... Kuna sweet hapa mnapewa pesa pia. Na wapea pesa. Kujeni haraka haraka.
Yeah, they look, yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
So are they all here? What I want to do is very simple. I'm going to give you this chance now to introduce your family, and then you are going to have the last speech, being that our brother here ended to talk before. So just do that, introduce them, and then you have the last talk. Thank you so much. Guys, to a bed, must you together.
For like this, I asked them. Don't show their face.
Alright guys, Dilpdas says hello Prissy. Good evening to you Dilpdas. Thank you so much for showing up on my channel. I'm so appreciative as I try to work on this video. Of course, I'm remaining with almost 10 minutes just to finish my video, and I'm so appreciative that I did it early. I don't know whether I'll make it to go to the other channel and also do another video, political possibly, because it's taken me a lot of time before I did it. But I appreciate. Now, you realize that, guys, during that wedding, the brother stood up, talked. Then the children stood up, talked. Then after that, we saw the representation of the brother again.
Sorry, guys. That is Dancing Grandma's brother.
Mm-hmm.
He just thanked me.
So, where we are going in this direction. And thank you so much, so much. So, where we are heading to now, I don't know which criteria we're going to use to offer this dowry. We're going to guide me. But before we do that, I feel getting ready for that, I want them to stop and be over here. Sasa, mzee ndio ukuje, amka, siku ni yako, hata nikusumbue once and for all. Bwana asifiwe. Mzee lazima kuna kitu tuonyeshe hapa tu. Juu, maybe, ukipewa kitu hutaifanya. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ndio ile siku.
So there is Muita for you guys.
Mzee kuja. Bye. It's your day.
Look at Muita. That is Muita for you guys.
All right.
Okay, I hope.
You want to know kama tunampea ama tunaenda na grandma. Simple. Kama hawezi tunaenda nayo, si ndio? Yes, whatever you like.
So Muita has been wrapped. something else. Now the real wife is there. Eh?
How can you become a husband that confuse the wife?
Which I don't know your wife. Look. Which I says is super. Which I says he was in dark. Now Mwita needs to apologize to Dancing Grandma. Look, guys. Help Mwita. Look, guys. Look, guys. Oh, my God.
I was just trying to tell you, when you are a husband, think for your family.
Wow.
Let no one lie to you or see something that maybe you have not said that. Because if you can argue with people, you seem that you are right, man. Anyway, guys, where we are musical Kolo TV. I want them to have their moment here. To Mom to just give us one speech.
At times it's emotional because I've been sharing these videos, how everything started. I'm on the
Alright, so that is how the wedding went on. I've not been talking a lot because I was showing. But what do you think?
even you? Alright, you enjoy. Enjoy.
What do you think?
Oh, Nani, boss, please ensure your kids they have. And I can't wait.
What do you think? I'm just asking. I'm looking at the comments, how people commented. Mantinde and her mom look very good. David, let me first appreciate God, blah, blah, blah. Dancing Grandma looks absolutely gorgeous. Of course, she was very gorgeous for the wedding day. Very gorgeous. Okay. Somebody says, pull up for this family. Pretty Lioness, hello, Mambo. Pretty Lioness, I also said hi. I hope you're fine. I'm limited by space because the current place where we are does not really give me enough spacing. And I'm just trying what I can so that I don't seem to leave alone the videos. I'm supposed to continue doing it, you know. Okay. Yeah. So, of course, the wedding is that. That is the wedding. But now, all I know is we have the conducting of a wedding for convenience purposes, possibly in creation of videos. You get it? Yeah. And I appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll also allow you to drop your comments. But before I go, let me just take on something here to add. I may not have much today because I need to go to my other channel. I've not done videos there for long. Even if I'll do a video for 20 minutes, that will be okay. All right. So thank you so much. I appreciate your love and care and presence on my channel. Keep watching my videos and I'll keep analyzing and getting deeper aspect to focus on. Thank you so much, Pretty Lioness, New Imbrogoli, Eniko Kali. Somebody else said, yeah, so I appreciate for everything. Thank you so much because it has been long there. Then we'll see tomorrow. It's another day.